Behind the White House press room lights, Fox News reporter Peter Doocy is facing a heartbreaking private battle. Rumors about his wife, Hillary Vaughn's serious illness have spread fast, alongside shocking whispers that Peter might leave the network. Is he really walking away? The truth is more complicated than anyone expected. For months, fans have speculated about Hillary's health, with some saying she's battling cancer and even underwent major surgery in April 2022. But conflicting reports say she's perfectly healthy. Even her name got mixed up in the chaos, deepening the mystery. So, what's really going on? The tragic diagnosis is true, but not for Hillary. The story has been misunderstood all along. Peter and Hillary's love story began quietly at Fox News, where they both work. Peter started in 2009. Hillary joined in 2016 after a stint in the junior reporter program. For years, they kept their relationship secret, shocking colleagues when they announced their engagement in 2020. Their wedding in April 2021 was just as private, a small ceremony at the Montage Palmetto Bluff Resort in South Carolina, with only 18 close family and friends. Peter's father, Steve Doocy, proudly served as best man. Photos from their outdoor reception show Peter looking sharp in a navy tuxedo, and Hillary stunning in a long-sleeved wedding dress with delicate floral details. Hillary shared a cake-cutting photo on Instagram captioned, "Life with you takes the cake." Peter's dad, Steve Doocy, posted too, welcoming Hillary to the family. Their strong desire for privacy left little personal information available, turning them into a perfect target for online gossip. Without an official story, false rumors about a health crisis took hold and spread quickly. Their secret romance, while beautiful, unintentionally opened the door for misinformation. But soon, the truth about their family life would be revealed in the most joyful way. Peter and Hillary's journey from a secret couple to parents has been just as remarkable as their private love story. In September 2022, they announced their first pregnancy live on Fox & Friends during a segment featuring a cookbook by Peter's parents, Steve and Kathy. As Steve spoke about the recipes, Peter pointed to Hillary and said, "And Hillary is hungry all the time." Hillary smiled and revealed, "That's because I'm eating for two." A sonogram appeared on screen, and the studio erupted in celebration. Their daughter, Bridget Blake Doocy, was born February 1st, 2023, 8 pounds, 1 ounce, and 21 inches long. Hillary's road to motherhood was anything but ordinary. Her water broke on the way to work on Capitol Hill. She joked later that she knew all the senator offices where former doctors worked, but luckily she didn't need to call any to deliver the baby. Meanwhile, Peter sought fatherly advice from none other than President Joe Biden at a White House holiday party. When Peter asked President Biden for parenting advice, the president simply said, "Hold her tight." Just over 2 years later, their family grew again with the birth of their son, George Jack Doocy, on April 16, 2025, their wedding anniversary. Remarkably, Hillary balanced work and motherhood until the very last moment. Hours before George arrived, she was reporting live on Capitol Hill about tax day, then headed straight to her doctor where she learned the baby was ready. Hillary joked, "Maybe he was tired of hearing me talk about taxes." Today, the family of 4 lives in a beautiful 5-bedroom home in Fairfax, Virginia, purchased in 2023 for $1.68 million, just a 40-minute drive from the White House, where Peter is a top correspondent. Contrary to rumors, their story is not one of struggle, but of strength. Hillary, rumored to be sidelined by illness, is actually a powerhouse journalist who reported from the heart of American politics just hours before welcoming her children. Her resilience is the real headline, lost amid false rumors. But how did Peter become such a public figure? He's part of a Fox News dynasty as the eldest son of Steve Doocy, longtime co-host of Fox & Friends. Although his parents hoped he'd choose a different path, journalism pulled him in. After graduating from Villanova in 2009 with a political science degree, Peter was hired by Fox News, the same network that made his father a household name. Even in college, he reported for Palestra.net. Steve coached him early on, just like he did for Peter's middle school baseball team. always guiding him through live TV nerves. Peter quickly made a name for himself, not just as Steve's son, but as a sharp, relentless reporter. He worked in New York and Chicago before moving to Washington, D.C. in 2010, covering major stories like the Sandy Hook shooting, Boston Marathon bombing, and the Dannemora prison escape. In 2014, Peter landed a huge exclusive, the first TV interview with Robert O'Neill, the Navy SEAL who claimed to kill Osama bin Laden. The documentary The Man Who Killed Osama bin Laden broke ratings records at Fox News. But it was in 2021, as a White House correspondent, that Peter's star truly rose. Known for his persistent, sometimes combative questions during briefings, his exchanges with press secretaries Jen Psaki and Karine Jean-Pierre became must-see TV, often going viral for their tense but occasionally playful back and forths. In January 2022, President Biden was caught on a hot mic calling Peter Doocy a stupid son of a bee after a tough question on inflation. The president later called Peter personally to clear the air, showing their unique relationship. Peter's time at the White House has been so eventful that even nature took notice. During one live report, a bird landed on his head before dive-bombing him on live TV. Peter's high-profile, confrontational role made him a target for rumors. But the most confusing wasn't about his wife Hillary, it involved his mother, Kathy Garrity, wife of Fox News anchor Steve Doocy. In 2015, a routine eye exam revealed Kathy had ocular melanoma, a rare and deadly eye cancer. Despite a blizzard, she and Steve traveled to a top hospital in Philadelphia where the diagnosis was confirmed. Kathy began radiation therapy and, during difficult nights, wrote down family recipes that later became a best-selling cookbook. Her story inspired others, including a woman named Vicky who, after hearing Kathy's experience, chose radiation over eye removal and saved her vision. Today, Kathy is cancer-free for over 5 years, though she still faces challenges and donates cookbook proceeds to eye cancer research. These real struggles sparked false rumors about Hillary's health and Peter leaving Fox News. In reality, Peter's career is thriving. He was promoted to senior White House correspondent in June 2024 and co-hosts The Sunday Briefing with Jackie Heinrich. So where did the goodbye rumor come from? From his father, Steve Doocy. In May 2025, after 25 years on Fox and Friends, Steve announced he was stepping down from his daily studio role. Not retiring, but transitioning to a traveling co-host role, reporting from across the country and spending more time with family in Florida. This shift was the real goodbye story, which the rumor mill twisted and wrongly connected to Peter and Hillary's lives. The tragic diagnosis belonged to Kathy, and the farewell belonged to Steve. Peter and Hillary's story isn't one of illness or farewell. It's about quiet strength, loyalty, and a commitment to family amid public scrutiny. They prove that while rumors fly, the true story is one of resilience and a happy, growing family. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notifications so you never miss an update. Also, drop a comment below.